Last night on Monday Night Raw, Rhea Ripley was forced to vacate her Women's World Championship due to injury. In response to this, WWE has announced that a new Women's World Champion will be crowned next week on Monday Night Raw, but nobody is quite sure on who the new Women's World Champion will be. Welcome back to the channel, my name is Haydxn, and today we're going to talk about why Rhea Ripley relinquished her title, who I think the next champion will be, and where I think WWE should go with Rhea Ripley starting from this point. So unfortunately, due to injury, Rhea Ripley was actually forced to relinquish her title last night on Monday Night Raw. The internet was absolutely buzzing yesterday with rumors on if Rhea Ripley was actually injured or not. Is it a work? Is it a shoot? What are they doing with this? But apparently this is not a part of some elaborate storyline that they are looking to build up between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. This is a legitimate injury that forced Rhea Ripley to drop the title. Seemingly, Rhea Ripley did get injured during her and Liv Morgan's brawl a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw when Liv Morgan actually threw her into the wall. But since the injury did happen on WWE television, they are actually able to take this and turn it into a storyline between Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. The way it looks right now is that Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan actually have a lot of beef going into this thing, and Liv Morgan thinks that she deserves to be the next Women's World Champion. So after Rhea was forced to relinquish her title, she went backstage and she was actually met by the Judgment Day. They gave her a big group hug. They told her that they will see her when she gets back and they will hold it down for her until then. Shortly after, a broadcast colleague has an interview with Liv Morgan where she states that she only did what she did because Rhea Ripley did it to her first. Although they are trying to make Liv Morgan the one heel out of this, Rhea Ripley did legitimately do what she did first in order for Liv Morgan to do what she did back to Rhea Ripley. If you remember correctly, before Liv Morgan did come back from her injury, before she returned at the Royal Rumble earlier this year in January, Rhea Ripley was actually the person who put her out. So for Liv Morgan to come back and get her revenge on her Liv Morgan Revenge Tour, which she has been saying since the day she got back, it kind of makes sense. But regardless of Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley and the storyline that they are obviously building towards with that, who will be the next women's champion? Because WWE has officially announced that next week on Raw they are going to crown a new champion. They haven't yet announced how they are going to crown that new champion, if it's going to be a tournament, if it's going to be a match, if they're just going to bring somebody out and hand her the title. But obviously this leaves a lot of people questioning who the next champion will be. I think the most logical woman superstar for the next Women's World Championship run is Nia Jax. The reason I say that is because Nia Jax is literally the irresistible force. She is unstoppable, she is a powerhouse, she's a monster, and it makes total sense to put the championship on someone who can carry it until Rhea Ripley does return. Apart from Nia Jax, another favorite that we would like to see is Liv Morgan winning this championship. Not only would it add to the heel factor of she took out the champion and then she literally took the championship that they had to relinquish, but they could use this to push Liv Morgan, showcase her a lot more on TV, and let her show a side that we haven't gotten to see yet. Logically, those are the only two superstars that I can even think of that deserve to be in the spot at this current moment. Rhea Ripley already beat Becky Lynch at WrestleMania, so that takes that completely out of the question. Bayley is already a Women's World Champion, so that takes her completely out of the question. That doesn't leave us many options of full-time superstars who deserve to have the title, at least where it makes sense story-wise. Rhea Ripley has history with not only Nia Jax, but she also has history with Liv Morgan as well, so if you pit them together you can kind of build a feud towards that, and either way it goes, whether Nia wins, whether Liv Morgan wins, Rhea Ripley is coming back, as she said, for blood. Those are the two most logical outcomes of this, but as always I might be missing somebody, so if you guys have any other theories on who you think is going to win the World Championship, then let me know down in the comments below. And as always, if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Not only does it help me out immensely, but it keeps me motivated to continue to pump out content for all of you guys daily. And if you be sure to do that, then I will be sure to see you guys in the next video. Peace!